we're gonna be checking out the brand new gravity gun on a Destiny trip. Let's get right into this. So in their newest update, they added this gravity gun right here, which I tested it out briefly in a different video, and basically allows you to pick up mutants. So I have it right there in my inventory. So let's just go ahead and jump onto the desert map and let's check it out. We now build our car, so let's get and start driving. So of course we're going to be using the brand new solar surge car just because I believe it's the new best car, which the only downside to this car is that we'll have to spend like 5 minutes recharging the battery, but other than that it's pretty good. Anyway, let's go ahead and stop at this building right over here because it doesn't look like there's any mutants over there. So anyway, let's check it out. And never mind, it looks like there wasn't a single mutant in there, which is actually pretty crazy. Alright, let's check this building over here. And these buildings usually have like no loot, but let's just see if we can find a mutant. And no, well, there is actually quite a bit of loot here. We don't really need any of it, but 3 gas canisters is pretty crazy. So it looks like for the past 3 buildings, we actually didn't find a single mutant, which is pretty insane. We now found a single garage and a building right there, and let's go. And dang, there's actually 3 of these mutants. Alright, well, I was hoping for less. Anyway, let's grab the gravity gun. So here it is right here. So this gun actually does no damage, but you are able to pick up the mutants, which is pretty cool. So if you stand right here, we can hold it down to actually pick them up, and if we really wanted to, we could just throw them. So let's try it out, and that actually worked pretty well. And no, he actually got flung like back at us. Anyway, it says that this gun has 100 bullets, but I don't really think that matters because it doesn't use any ammo. Anyway, let's just go and toss him that way. Same with these other dudes. So the gravity gun doesn't really do too much, but you are able to pick him up. And I guess we are able to fling him away from us. Anyway, let's see if we can grab this dude because there's a regular mutant over there. So let's see if we can just grab him like this. And yes, we can. So it looks like this thing has pretty crazy range. Anyway, let's see if we can toss him in the car because I believe the regular mutants are actually able to sit in your car. So let's go and open up the door. And where did it go? Alright, there he is. He kind of flew away there for a second. Anyway, let's grab this big one and let's just throw him away just so he stops chasing us. And now let's grab this one and let's see if we can toss him in the car. So let's just place him like right there and let's see if that worked. And no, it didn't. Well, anyway, let's just quickly get rid of that dude again. And let's grab this one. So let's try it one more time. So I don't really see too many times I will be using this car, especially since it costs 700 Robux. 700 Robux for this gun right here is absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's try to grab one of these people. And alright, it looks like it doesn't reach that far. And also, I believe we can only pick up mutants with it. We'll try picking up some other stuff in just a second. But one good thing about this is it looks like you can pick up a mutant and then you can use it to like flip your car over. So if our car is stuck, then we could just grab our gravity gun and then like push it forward like this. And yeah, I don't really see why we would do that, but we could if we really wanted to. Anyway, let's quickly get rid of him. This gun would be a lot better if it had like 2 different settings. In one setting did damage and the other one just picked him up, but it looks like it doesn't. Anyway, let's see if we can pick up this stuff. And oh, we actually can. Well, I tried picking up stuff earlier and it didn't work, so I'm surprised that is now. And it looks like it doesn't work sometimes, but most times it does. So let's try picking up this thing. I think it does have a little cooldown. And yeah, it looks like we can't pick up any of this smaller stuff. Maybe we just gotta like push it outside. So let's try pushing the chocolate bar outside and let's see if it works then. And no, it looks like it doesn't work. So it only works on like some items. But anyway, let's see if we can pick up our car. And no way. Alright, I did not expect that to work, but it looks like we can actually pick up our car. Alright, well, we can just throw it that way. So let's try picking it up now. And it is taking a few tries. Like I'm trying to click it right now and it isn't working. But there we go. So it looks like we grabbed the door. Well, this gun is pretty difficult to use because it doesn't work every time. But there we go. So I guess instead of using like a mutant to get our car unstuck, we could just go like this and we could just pick it up, which I'm trying it again and it's not working. So the gun isn't super reliable, but I guess if you do it enough, then it will eventually work. So there we go. Let's see if we can fly with it. And alright, we can. It doesn't really work the best for flying, but I mean, we could probably figure out some pretty crazy glitches with this. Well, it looks like we can pick up almost anything. I don't think we can pick up things that are attached to the ground, such as rocks and buildings, but let's hop over to the plains map and let's see if we can actually pick up the dock over at the 5,000 meter checkpoint. We now made to 5,000 meters, so let's hop out the car and I want to see if we can pick up the dock. So we can actually pick it up if you use the helicopter and then attach it to the helicopter using the rope gun. So I think we should be able to pick it up using the gravity gun. So let's test out. So let's try out right here, and so far it looks like it's not working, but let's just keep trying and maybe it will eventually work. Well, I've been trying for like a minute or two and it's definitely not working, so it looks like you can't pick it up. But another thing that I realized with the gravity gun is if you pick up our car like this, we should just be able to carry it across the river without even having to fill up the dock. So I think we do gotta walk backwards just so it doesn't like touch the gun. But anyway, if you didn't know, you can actually just walk in the middle of the river as long as you don't touch either the blue walls on the sides. So we should just be able to walk across it just like this. And usually if you just drive through here, you can't get over the wall at the end without driving through the border. But anyway, there we go. We're at the end. again and we just set it up top, and yeah, that actually worked. So if we wanted to, we could just keep driving and we didn't even have to worry about bringing a gas canister. And I'm pretty sure our car just got struck by lightning, but luckily nothing happened. But anyway, let's try out one more thing. So on the way to 5,000 meters, I actually saw a shop. So we're gonna go over to the shop and see if we're actually able to detach the turrets. Anyway, here we go. We're on the other side and it didn't really work as good this time, but it looks like we were still able to get it over. So that actually worked pretty good. Anyway, let's hop in and let's start driving backwards and let's see if we're actually able to steal from the shop using this gun. We now made back over to the shop, so let's hop out. And first off, let's try it on the turrets. So let's go and grab it and let's try it on those turrets right there. So these turrets actually shoot you if you steal from the shop. And no, it looks like we can't detach him. Let's try it on this dude. And no, it looks like it doesn't work on him or the building. Well, it would be cool if we were able to detach these turrets and then just like attach them to our car, but it looks like that just doesn't work. Anyway, let's see if we can grab stuff in the shop. And no, it looks like you can't grab anything in the shop using the gravity gun. So let's just grab this. Let's move it like right there. And now let's try grabbing it. And no. Alright, so it looks like you're pretty limited on the things you can pick up, but at least we can pick up things such as our car. Well, actually, I just realized the gravity gun would make it super easy to sell your car. So there's actually a badge to sell your car, and we should just be able to pick it up just like this and then bring it in here. So there we go. We got it in there. We gotta put it on the sell thing now. So let's just go and grab it and let's put it like right here. And alright, I think that should be good. So let's flip the lever. And alright, I think that kind of worked. I mean, we got some bottle caps. And alright, it looks like we only sold the door, so it's not good enough just yet. So let's actually close this one and let's try moving it on there a little bit more. So there we go. We got the whole back on there. Let's flip the lever. And alright, it looks like it's sadly not working. Let's go and take everything off the car though. So there we go. We detached everything from the car and sold it. So let's go and try it one more time. And I'm pretty sure you can't pick up your car if there's nothing attached to it. So let's try reattaching the hood. And never mind, looks like we can't even reattach that now. So you could probably use this to sell your car, but it looks like it's sadly not working right now. Also, I think you have to do it with the sedan or the van, and I don't think it would work for either of these ones. But you could definitely use this gun to do it, and that'll make it a lot easier. Because usually you can't do it because these yellow borders are in the way and your car can't fit between them. But using this gun, you could just carry it right over. But anyway, that's the brand new gravity gun on a dusty trip though. Overall, it's pretty OP. I wouldn't really recommend spending 700 Robux on it though, but overall it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will see y'all in the next video.